Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Black Eye Friday. Just a little side note before I get into it. Does anybody else find it just a little bit curious that we go through a celebration of thankfulness, then followed by a day of just mayhem? But I digress. All right, so I got a Black Eye Friday special for you that doesn't cost a dime, okay? That is basically what you see right here. I'm gonna show you the little thing I'm gonna do on Black Eye Friday that's gonna expand the grazing and also making the problem the solution. And these guys are gonna help me do it, but they don't even know it yet. Let me show you what's up. All right, so the sheepies are up on the side of that mountain right there. And right here, this is my Black Friday sale that I can have on the homestead. They're gonna get over here. As you can see over there, there ain't a whole lot of grain going on, but here, I got a problem to a certain extent. You know, we left some of this chard in here. We got some spinach, and we got a bunch of grasses coming up throughout here. Got the same thing going over there, and the last one's good to go. Now, these guys obviously are going to lose their ever-loving minds because I am about to create my little Black Friday sale and allow them to graze the ground I'm standing on, which is perfectly green. But right now, they're in a spot that prior to them being there, you could not even see the blue on the other side of that mountain, barely in the fall even. So we ran the pigs through first, they gave us access. Then we ran the sheep through, they gave us a little more access. So all the thorns and thistles and stuff, they are still there, but in a much lower degree. So the succession is starting to happen as we make these areas way more fungal. Which also, if we get down to brass tacks, all that gray stuff you see up there, that silver grass, it's nothing anybody wants to eat. But the sheep are up there right now, basically plowing their way through it, getting some of the green that I'm standing on that exists up there. So what they're doing is creating avenues for me to go through, weed eat, knock it down, and then do all the other things. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, and I'll explain how that unfolds. Now, let's talk about the succession. Wherever you see thorns and thistles, that's an open indication that the ground is jacked up from the feet up. So those, as you can see, are no longer there. It's been replaced by this very invasive silvergrass, okay? And that is ultimately going to be replaced with what I'm standing on right now. So let's go over here for a minute and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. It's hard for you to get a sense of scale right now, but this is a very, very, very steep slope. They're up there. I'm going to expand that fence and I'm going to get them all the way around here. But hey, before I get into that, I want to remind you, okay, coming up in May, we're going to have the link down below in the comments. They are going to have a ballin' festival called Mountain Readiness. And we got a link for you down below if you want to go check it out. I know it's 6 months out, but that's exactly why you ought to be planning to go there. This thing is going to be off the meat wagon. All right, let's go ahead and get hopping and popping on this. All right, everything you see me standing in right now was absolutely impassable. The pigs made it possible. The sheep have given me a little more. So we got a few things that aren't necessarily problems. We got a little bit of this black locust coming up. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Multiflora rose is all but gone. And some of the thorny stuff, it's gone too. As we make this area more fungal, the more that stuff ain't gonna wanna be here. Things like what you see right here, this Chinese silvergrass, going to go the way to dodo, and that's exactly what we're working on. First thing I'm gonna do, take this net and I'm gonna put it in right here, and then I'm going to expand this around the area I want to cover. There they are up the hill. You may or may not be able to see them right now. And here they are within the garden space. Now, for a lot of people, this is going to be like sacrilege. Like, why on earth would you allow them to come out here and compact this? Well, it's strategic. Number one, I don't want to weed this, so I'm going to let them eat it. So the problem is their solution. Plus, they got all this extra green. Somebody's also going to say, oh, they're going to be stomping all up on this, compacting your soil. Well, you know what? It's going to be a short duration. I only need them long enough to do my work for me, because anything they don't have to do, you got to do. So that's exactly the plan. We'll give them a short little time in here. They are going to be as happy as a lark. When they get down here, their compaction is only going to be once this year. This is it. And that's going to be it. So let's go up here and get them down and see how they act. So all I'm gonna do is carry a bucket, which they're gonna have something of a Pavlovian response to it. And I'm just gonna put something in there to make some noise. Now, before I forget, that Black Friday special coming from Mountain Readiness is buy 2 tickets, get 1 for free. They'll email that to you. Like I said, we'll leave it in the comments down below. Let's go let them know they got some grub. Isn't that awesome? Literally my favorite part of every day is moving these animals, and I don't care what they are. When you see how you can look at them and tell just how happy they are. And like I said, this is their version of a Black Eye Friday special. They're over here, look at that one, knocking out the comfrey. This one over here, knocking out all these things that everybody else calls weeds. And then as soon as they get happy over there, and we get out of the way, excuse me, they're gonna get over here, eat this emerging comfrey. They're gonna eat these grasses. They're gonna do all my work for me. And then you see that bed right there? This bed, when they're all done with it, is gonna look just like that one. And that's the way it's gonna remain through the winter. So the beautiful thing is, they can sit here and work terrain that pretty much anything other than a goat. I mean, yeah, I don't want the management issues of a goat, but these guys can work this stiff terrain, and they can also do my maintenance for them. And also, this is something of an awesome symbiosis. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now this is a true Black Eye Friday special. Like I said, y'all, if you're looking for tickets to that Mountain Readiness Festival, it's going to be back in May. We'll leave that link in the comment below. If you need comfrey, bone sauce, world's best deer repellent, any of that kind of stuff, go check us out at the website. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm so distracted. I just love the work I do, and I believe this is the work I've been put here to do. Help evangelize this magnificent design science we call permaculture. All right, y'all. Till next time, this is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm, where permaculture is my passion. Isn't that right, little sheepy? We'll see y'all next time.